Hello everybody, this is ASMR, and I hope you are all well. I'm sorry it's been so long since I made a video, but I've been quite busy. I'm working on a PhD right now, and had two really big papers due, because I'm still in the class portion. I haven't started my own research yet. I'm really looking forward to that. But I'm still in classes right now, and I had two big papers due. And then my printer was being bad, so I wasn't able to print out charts for you. But I've now finished and submitted my papers and got my printer working. So today we are going to do a very special video with lots of eye charts and shapes and colors. And of course, my trusty pointer. So let's begin. I have printed out some very unusual eye charts for you. So as you can see here, this one is all black and white, but it features a number of different types of animals on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pointer and I'm going to point to specific shapes, and I want you to tell me what animal you see on each shape. Start up here. What animal is this? It's a snail, correct. How about this? It's a horse. Very good. This. It's a cat. Yep. How about this one? Yes, this is another duck, just like this one. And what's this? It's another butterfly, just like this one. Excellent. How about this animal? Could be a seal or a sea lion. Good point. This one? It's a dog, yes. So we have rabbit, snail, butterfly, dog, cat, duck, horse, seal, or sea lion. That's what we have there. Now if I come down here, can you see what this one is? A duck. Very good. This one? It's a little difficult to make out. What do you think? It's a horse. It looks a bit like the dog, but it is a horse. This one? The seal. And now over here there are some numbers. So I'm going to point to them and I want you to read me the number. Good. Yes. Excellent, excellent. What's this one again? Okay, very good. So you had no trouble with the animals, and you had no trouble reading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Any of the numbers? Very good. Any of the numbers I pointed to? I didn't point to all of them. Now, I have another chart, and it's a little more difficult, but it's still quite similar. So I'm just going to point to the animals on this chart, and I want you to tell me what I'm pointing to. What animal is this? It's a camel, yep. And what animal is this? A big one. How about this one? Yes, a kangaroo. This one? Gorilla. This one? Seahorse, yep. Up here? That's a frog, yes. How about down here? This is a little tricky. What animal is this? It's a snake, yep. Let's look down at the very bottom. Can you tell me what this is? It's a penguin. I know it from this angle it actually looks a bit like the ape, but it's a penguin. And this one? Very good. This one? Excellent. Yep. Okay, good. Yes, that is the ape or the gorilla. Now, once again, I'm going to point to some numbers, and I want you to tell me which ones I'm pointing to. Excellent. Yep. Yes. Very good. So once again, you had no trouble with this chart. You were able to read 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Any of the numbers I asked of you, and any of the animals I pointed to, you were able to identify. Very, very good. So because you did so well on the big charts, I'm going to give you some smaller ones now. And let's adjust the lens so you can see a little bit better. Okay, these are smaller charts. And as you can see, they're very similar. So I'm just going to once again point to some of the animals. This time I'm not going to pay any attention to the numbers. We're just going to point to certain animals, and I want you to tell me what you see on this chart. Yes. A rooster or a hen, yep. Yep. Yes. Very good. Yeah, this one is hard to make out, isn't it? We'll go through them though. Keep going. Yep. Good guess. Yep. 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 Yes, each one is a little different. Now, how far down can you go? Can you read the bottom line here? It's a little tough. Okay, well, can you see what this animal is? Yes, it's a swan. So this one's unique because every animal is different. So let's go through it. We have an elephant, a cow, a camel, a chicken, a rabbit or a hare, a giraffe, a beaver, or no, a giraffe, a squirrel, and a beaver, excuse me. The squirrel's tail here looks a little bit flat rather than fluffy, but that is a squirrel. This is a beaver, a moose, this is a bear, this is a pig, this is a monkey. This is hard to tell. I tend to think because this is hairy and really big, I tend to think this is what we call a musk ox, and they are really big, huge, buffalo-like creatures that live in Alaska. This here is a wolf, a horse, an ostrich. This is a big cat. It could be a puma or a cheetah. It's kind of skinny, so it could be a cheetah, but it's really hard to tell which one. This is a shark. It looks like a hammerhead shark. This is a flamingo, a fish, a donkey, a hippo, an alligator, a cat, a gorilla, an anteater. That's what this one is. A kangaroo, a turtle. This little guy here looks like a little prairie dog when it's not standing up, when it's kind of like down on all fours. A bird in flight. This is another big cat. This one looks a little stouter, so it's probably a tiger or a lion. A zebra, a deer, a lion with a big mane, a goat, or I guess it's a billy goat or a mountain goat. See his horns. A rat, a snake, a dolphin. This one I think is a warthog. This one here looks like another squirrel. It could be a skunk. Because see the way its tail is really pushy? And this up here is a squirrel, so it's probably a skunk. This is a pronghorn, they're a form of deer, an eagle, a fish, another type of a penguin. There was another penguin on another sheet of paper, but this is the silhouette of a penguin here. A swan. This one looks like a little house cat. A goat, a profile of a goat, rather. This is another little fish. This is another beaver, another moose, another fish, again another, no, this is not a fish, this is a meerkat standing up. This is a duck. This down here is another big cat. It could be a puma or a cougar. This is a vulture. This is a seal or a sea lion. This little guy right here is a kiwi. This right here is a wildebeest, a starfish, another big cat, or it could be a hyena, a crane, and then down here we have an otter. So all told, this is the otter, sorry about that. So all told we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62 animals in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lines. And what color is this right here? And what color is this one? Yes, it's red. And do you see any difference in the two shades? No, there isn't any difference on camera. This one might seem a little lighter just because of the way the light's hitting. But they're both red lines. And which line is longer? This one. Excellent. So you had no trouble with that chart either. So here is a similar one. So here I'm not going to go through it in quite as much detail because we've been through most of the animals between the other two charts. But I'll just point to a few. So what's this? The horse. This one? A rabbit. This one. Yes, an elephant. How about this one? What's this? It's a seahorse. See what this is? It's a little bird, but it's hard to see. Okay. These are very small to the point they're sort of diluted, so I don't expect you to rate all the way down. There's nothing wrong with your eyes if you can't see this. And what color is this? It's green, yep. What color is this? Red. Very good. So you had no trouble with any of that. So now I'm going to give you a color test. You may have seen these before. Most color tests show these little circles that have numbers hidden in them. Now these little circles do not have numbers hidden in them. They have animal shapes hidden in them. So I'm going to point to each one and I want you to tell me what animal you see in it, okay? So we'll start with this one. What animal do you see in here? Can you see it? It's a turtle, yes. There's his head, his little legs, his little tail, and of course his shell. I'm going to trace that. And what color is the circle? Predominantly. It's blue. And what color is the turtle predominantly? Orange. Excellent. Now this one. Look at the circle. What animal do you see inside the circle? A butterfly. Yes, excellent. There's the middle. There's one wing. second wing, the third wing, and the fourth wing. And what color is the butterfly predominantly? Like orange and yellow with a little bit of pink, yep. And what color is the circle predominantly? Green, very good. Now finally, what animal do you see in this one? This might be a little trickier, so really look. A deer, very good. There's his head, and there's his horn, so it's a boy deer, it's a buck. And there's his neck, his back, his little tail, and 1, 2, 3, 4 4 legs, excuse me. He's got little hooves down here. And what color is the circle predominantly? Pink or purple? Yep, I'll accept both answers. And what color is the deer predominantly? Green. Excellent, excellent. So 1, 2, 3 circles. 1, 2, 3 animals. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different color schemes. So, excellent. Your eyesight seems to be pretty good for the most part. Now we're just going to bring some color into it. So this is an extremely basic chart, and I don't expect you to be able to identify every animal on this chart because, as you can see, it goes down really small, and the printer didn't even really properly print the last line. So if you can't read this, there's nothing wrong with your eyes, don't panic. I'm just going to focus on the first 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to point to each one. I want you to tell me what the animal is, okay? This one? It's a bunny, yeah. And what color is this? Blue. Yes. So actually, when I point to the other ones, let's read out the type of animal and the color. So here is a blue bunny. And what's this one? It's a pig, yes, a green pig. Okay. And what's this one? A yellow tiger, excellent. And what's this one? Yes, a red or an orange koala. I will accept both because the ink is kind of a red-orange type of color, like right in between the two. So that's really the pattern we have here. We have blue bunnies, yellow tigers, green pigs, and reddish-orange koalas. You see it goes all the way down for many lines. But excellent, you did a good job reading that. So now, this looks like a standard color chart, or a standard eye chart, but as you can see, it's got different colors on it and different shapes. So I'm just going to randomly point, and you're going to tell me the shape of what I'm pointing to and its color. So we'll start up here. What is this shape? What does it look like? It's a house, yep. What color is it? Red. And what letter do you see inside? A lowercase I. Very good. Now what color and shape is this? A blue circle. Very good. And what color and shape is this? A green cat, yep. Red star. This. Yeah, it's like a black or gray snowflake. I'll accept either. And it's sort of a snowflake shape or a splat shape. Even kind of looks almost like a flower. It's sort of an abstract shape, but I'll accept any of those answers. This one? Yellow duck. Here. Yellow bus, yep. This. Green circle. This. Red butterfly, yes. Green tree, yep. This. Gray or black horse, yes. This one, can we see what this is? It's a blue sailboat. This one. A blue star, very good. And this down here. Another yellow duck. Okay, I'm gonna move this up. Can you identify any of these? Black star. What's this? It's a black house. Yep. This one? Black car. Yep. What's this? A black cat. Yep. Now what's this? A striped black and white square. Very good. And what color is this line here? It's red. Yep. And this one? Green. Excellent. So since you did so good with that, let's just go over the classic chart as well, just to make sure that that has also been well maintained. So this one is so basic, I am just going to go down the entire chart, and I just want you to tell me each letter I'm pointing to. So ready? Excellent. Good. And this line? Yep. Yes. Good. This one? Excellent. Right? Perfect. Yep. That's true. Keep going. This one? Yes. Okay. 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 Yes. This one? Yes, it's an L. This one? Oh, absolutely. It is a P. And that's a Z. And yes, that's a D. Now, can you go down a little further? Do you think you could read this line? D. E. Yep. This one? It's a little difficult. It looks like an upside down L, but it is an F. The printer just kind of failed to print the second bar. It's been a very bad printer. This one. Yep. Yep. Yes. Excellent. And what color is this line? It's red. Yes. What color is this line? Green. Very good. Now, can you read a couple of letters if I pointed them here? So what's this one? L, yes. What's this one? F, yep. This one. D, yep. This one. T, okay. Right down here. L as well, okay. And yes, that's an E. No, I think this one is. It's an F. Excellent. So your eyesight certainly is no problem. Now, let's do the same thing, except this time we're just going to focus on this portion of the exam, just up here. And when I point to a specific letter, I want you to tell me what that letter is and what color it is, okay? Then red E, yes. Red P, yep. Blue C, yes. Blue P, yep. Do you see a difference between this color P and this color C? Which is lighter? Let's see. Excellent. What's that? Like a dark yellow C, yep. Pink P, yep. This, it's a purple Z, but on camera it looks a little brown, so we'll accept both answers. What color? Green F, yep. Blue E. Pink L. Orange E. Very, very good. And then what's this one? Green D. Green O. Green C. Green C. Perfect. So you did a really good job with that one as well. there's certainly nothing wrong with your eyes. Now, this is a very unusual chart. This is a chart that is just like a regular eye chart, except instead of numbers, letters, or animals, we have people. It's almost like an Olympic chart, and they're playing different sports. So I want you to look at this, and I want you to tell me what you think each one of these people is doing, okay? So firstly, up here, what does he look like he's doing? Looks like he's jumping or diving. Yeah, he might be diving forward, like when they do the sand jump at the track. I think that's what he's doing. And what part of his body is this? His head, yeah. What's this? His arm leading into his hand, very good. What's this? His foot, okay, and his leg, excellent. And what does this one look like she's doing? I think it's a fit girl because she has her hair in a ponytail. He's running, excellent. And what is this man doing? Yes, he's throwing a stick. I think they call this the gavel. Probably mispronouncing that. And look here, what is this person doing? Catching a ball. Yes, perhaps they're playing volleyball. And this one? Lifting weights up. A little barbell on either side. And then what is this figure doing? Yes, it's fencing. See the way he's got the sword in the hand and lunging forward? That's fencing. And what about down here? What's he doing? Can you see? He's skiing. See, he's got little skis. How about this here? Well, the legs are in the air, and the head's there, and the arms there, so they're probably gymnastics. Yeah. And this one? This one's riding a bike. Excellent. So I think that's all of them. You have the jumper, the javelin thrower, if I'm saying that right, the runner, the volleyball player, the weightlifter, the fencer, the gymnast, the skier, and the bicyclist. Excellent. So let's go now to another chart with many different shapes. And let's see how good you are at identifying these shapes. So this one here, what's this? It's a sailboat, yes. What shape is this? A circle. This one. Heart. Yes, a cross or a plus sign. I'll accept either. A star, yep. A square. A moon. Can you figure this one out? This is a little tricky. It's a hand. This one. It's a cup. Like a cup that you would put coffee in, yes. This one. It's a square, yes. So we have sailboat, circle, plus sign, across, heart, star, square, heart, plus sign, across, boat, and so on. And a moon, a coffee cup, and a hand, and so on and so forth. Excellent. Now, just getting back to the animal theme, I have two charts here. This one pertains to things that have to do with cats, and this one pertains to things that have to do with dogs. So, I'm just going to point to some random things on each of these charts, and I just want you to tell me what they are. So I'm going to treat this chart as if it is one. You ready? A bone, yeah. A mouse. tennis ball, fish tank, yep, cat. What's this one? It looks like a globe, but it's a ball. It's like a cat's ball with the bell in it. This one, doghouse, yep. A window, a bowl, yep. Here's another bowl. Good. This fire hydrant, yep. Butterfly. What's this? It's a carrying crate or a litter box. I'll accept both answers. This one. A fish skeleton, yep. A bird, very good. A car, yep. Squirrel. What's this? A stick, yep. Down here. A tree. A dish. Cat. Ball. Window. Fish. Butterfly. Cat crate. Now what's this? We haven't seen this before. It's a container of water or milk. Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much all the figures. So let me just point to some randomly to make sure you get them. This one? Yes, a squirrel. Yes, a window. Kitty litter, yep. Tennis ball. Bone. Bird. Excellent. You did really well there. So there's really not much I can say for you. I have one more test. This is one of my favorite tests. So what this is it's a little chart of E's. And they're basically crazy E's because they go in all different directions. And look at the paper itself is even cut at disjointed angles. So it's crazy E's on a crazy piece of paper. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my pointer and I'm first going to ask you, what color is this? It's green. What color is this? Red. Excellent. We're not going to pay any attention to the numbers, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lines. What we're going to do now is that I'm going to point to a couple of these. I am not going to be going in order. I'm just going to be pointing at random, and I'm hoping that you can read down to the very bottom. And when I point to a specific E, you're going to tell me if it is facing right, left, up, or down, okay? So just tell me left, right, up, or down. Ready? We'll start with the easy one. What direction is this pointing? Yes, to the right. And this one. What direction is this pointing? Down, very good. And this one? Left, right, up, or down? Left. Excellent. This one? Down. And what about this one? Is it up, down, left, or right? Up, very good. This one? Left. Down. Right. Left. Down. Right. Left. And then wait. Sorry about that. Up. Down. Right. Up. What's this one? Left. Okay. Let's try a couple down here. Down. Left. Right. Right. Up. Right. Left. Down. Okay. And what about this one? Left. Yep. This one. Down. Very, very good. And all together, let's just see how many there are. How many E's? Crazy E's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So, 60 crazy E's in total. So that's it. That is the end of the video. That's all the charts I had to show you. And here are my latest nails. Bright and colorful. So thank you for watching. I hope that was relaxing. And I hope you will check back to my channel soon for more videos.